Oh, you've got a lot of nerve coming back here. It's good to see you too, Dad. You look different.
What this? Oh, yeah, I thought I'd grow it out for a bit.
You're just trying to be quiet.
What? What? It's ludicrous.
I haven't seen you wear your Jedi robes since... I can't even remember. You look very smart.
I look like a moron. You said Sunday best for this.
Did Qui tell you when he's getting here?
Can he manifest here?
Oh, shoot. There's only certain places he can manifest. He can't appear if the building's not built on an ancient Jedi burial ground.
Can we do it without him?
I wouldn't tell him, but he's the only one holding this together.
Obi-Wan! No.
I wasn't going to.
You can't just go killing Jedi so we have a new burial ground.
No, I wasn't suggesting that.
Even I know you can't do that.
I was just getting the ball rolling.
Just get already dead Jedi and bury them in the garden.
Qui!
Grandmaster! Oh, yeah, this is gonna be good now.
Well, took you long enough.
I was beginning to think you would never come.
I was always here, Obi-Wan. You just needed to see.
My fault.
Now, where are my tongue troops?
Oh, yes,
Thanks.
How are we watching this? These things have not yet come to pass.
Watch Disney Plus.
So whatever happens, can we change it?
They can't be changed. You have to get premium for that, £2 extra a month. But the pamphlet does ask when the events transpire if we could all do our best to look surprised.
What's wrong, Anakin?
Well, it's just... Grandmaster Qui-Gon has his thing back.
Oh, yeah. I just thought after Revenge of the Sith, it was time for a bit of a change.
You may have her lip is follically challenged.
Oh, looks good.
I was just thinking, because this is a natural break point, and I ain't getting any younger. Maybe we
Later.
could start my
Later.
training.
Shh. And... Okay. Oh, Qui,
So what do you guys think about?
Oh, Qui, I think it's your connection. It's a bit...
Needs bigger Jedi burial ground. Where's that? Tatooine again.
That's where I lived.
You just had to live there, didn't you, Obi-Wan? How would you have liked it if I'd moved into your parents' planet?
You did! You do... You are! This is where I grew up. On Stoojan.
Okay, bad example.
Bully!
There's always a bigger ship.
Oh, they have her too with them.
Oh, not 3PO. He's not the main character now, is he? Why are these guys wearing bedpans on their
I
head?
guess if you've got limited resources, and it's either helmets or bedpans.
These are some weird clones.
Now they phased the clones out. I think stormtroopers are conscripts.
Well, cheaper.
Pwah! Lucky. There is no such thing as luck, though, really.
That's not like 3PO.
Whiniest coward droid in the galaxy.
Oh, first through the breach, Anakin.
Oh yeah, that's Anakin, isn't it? Keep forgetting.
I am brave. In different ways.
Yeah, Brave with your wardrobe. Black leather and a cape. Takes some getting used to.
I think ever since the beginning of the Clone Wars, I've just been really drawn to black leather. I don't know why.
Yeah, you did always like leather, didn't you?
Then when you own the galaxy, it's a lot harder for people to laugh at you and wear what you want.
R2 still runs off floppy disks.
He's got 32 megabytes of total internal disk space. He's old tech.
Nah, the decoy queen that looks like Elizabeth in Pirates of the Caribbean. She upgraded him after those heroics.
64 then.
Who's she?
That's, Princess Leia.
Oh, the girl with the world-class sidestep.
No? I thought you'd have made the NFL.
We'll be sent to the spice mines of Kessel.
Not a bad place to be sent.
Droids can't get high, though.
Can they?
Don't know. There's something different about you.
Me?
You've strapped 2 cinnamon swirls to the side of your head.
Oh, these? No, that's just hair. Something I've been wanting to try out for a while.
Well, you gotta do it, man. If people laugh, it's just their own insecurities coming out.
You intercepted. What have you done with those plans?
I'm not sure strangling someone while trying to get them to talk is the best choice of interrogation tactics.
Well, how would you have got him to talk?
I'm tickling. Something that leaves the trachea free.
In front of the troops?
Good point. Darth tickles would spread like wildfire.
Waterboarding?
Same problem.
Tear this ship apart until you found those plans.
What plans are they looking for?
Well, I assume that...
Plans for a surprise party for the Emperor, I reckon. Gosh, that'd be so annoying if they ruined that.
I think it's the blueprints for the Death Star.
Well, no, he would have said blueprints then. Plans are social events.
There's one. Set for stun.
Don't care that she's murdered one of your colleagues in cold blood.
There goes another one.
Hold your fire. There's no life forms.
Oh, because only life forms could escape with the plans for the Death Star.
He's on minimum wage, Qui. He's not paid enough to care.
He's a deputy admiral. That's not minimum wage. That's Imperial living wage, at least.
Padme! Right on time.
Sup, Patters?
Oh. Hey, Padme.
Qui Gon? What's with the hair?
Well, this. I'm just experimenting.
Anakin? Why are there 2 Anakins?
Oh, you guys haven't met. Evil Anakin, meet Padme. Re-meet Padme.
Hey. What?
Basically, Qui-Gon left Anakin's other severed arm in a bacta tank. And, well, we decided to keep him.
Isn't he evil?
Well, he's matured a lot more than some.
Hey.
Okay, in future, can I be notified if another Anakin is regrown? Because I should be due another set of alimony payments.
We have to pay alimony? Oh. Charlie, I'm gonna need a raise.
Noted. And we figured he might be able to give some insight into the more evil intentions of old Darth here.
Senate will not sit still for this. When they hear you've attacked a diplomatic...
Don't act so surprised, Your Highness. You weren't on any mercy mission.
Oh, I can have a look at his parenting style.
Padme! Shut up.
Oh, how he deals with this random rebellious traitor.
I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you.
How many people are coming? Do we need to hire a caterer? Or a bouncy castle?
A diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take it away!
Harsh, but fair. I approve.
Really? Imprisoning the senator? That's a good way to discipline a politician.
Well, she's clearly lying. I don't approve of lying.
From my memory of her as a 10-year-old, surprised she isn't sidestepping these guards.
Escape pod was jettisoned during the fighting, but no life forms were aboard.
Don't pay your deputy admirals minimum wage.
Not Tatooine.
Yeah, we've seen too much of this.
At least we might get to see some more pod racing.
You nearsighted scrap pile.
3PO!
He's finally grown some balls.
Weird hill to die on, though. Where's evil Anakin gone? Should we be worried? Nah. He'll be fine.
Oh, so he gets to be a free-range Anakin.
He's earned the trust.
My powers have quadrupled since I last played you, Count.
Quadruple the pride, triple the fall.
But not quadrupled.
No, it's diminishing returns after triple.
He tricked me into going this way.
What, he tricked you by saying, I'm going the other way?
Everything is always someone else's fault.
Coming from you.
Oh no, R2! He's gonna be eaten by coyotes!
Ah, the Jawa highwayman. Along the coach roads he did ride.
You don't travel to D after 8 p.m.
That's a sad end for R2. Having to hang out with scrap and bin droids.
R2-D2, it is you! It is you!
Don't know if that makes it better or worse.
Look, sir, droids.
Want to go down there yourself? Use the Force. Scout it out, double time.
I hate going home.
Because of,
the sand.
I was gonna say your mum and all the awful stuff that happened.
Also, it would have been baking in all that sweet leather I got on.
Your suit not have aircon?
I've heard the Emperor is super tight.
Yeah, he wouldn't have forked out for aircon. Oh. Looks just like R2.
What you need is a droid who understands the binary language of moisture evaporators.
Does he not remember owning C-3PO for like 10 years?
He wasn't gold then, was he?
No, but he looks pretty similar.
Yeah, but if you knew someone and then they left and 10 years later they show up a different race.
Oh, like Michael Jackson.
Exactly, Qui. Like late 90s Jackson.
All right, shut up. I'll take this
Shutting
one.
up, sir.
Finally, 3.1 films it took someone to tell 3PO to shut up.
I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Good. Chores. I approve.
You were a queen.
Yes, but I recognize that probably wasn't the best thing for me.
What about Princess Leia?
Wow. Does she do chores?
I think Senate chores.
Oh, so chores when there's a photo op.
Uncle Owen!
Yeah?
This R2 unit has a bad motivator, look!
That's not the droid's fault. If the droids can't get motivated, that's on the leadership team.
Or Luke.
Luke, Owen, they need to look at their incentive schemes.
Thank the Maker. This oil bath is going to feel so good.
You're welcome.
What?
Well, thank the Maker. I'm the Maker.
What, he sees you as some form of god?
Well, not my fault if I give off a godlike presence.
So does, like the Hoover, consider James Dyson a god?
Yes. That's how it works.
I gave him that, you know. Had to save up so many of my mush rations to afford it.
I hope you're not spoiling him.
He has one toy that he's kept for 10 years. You had a palace and a planet.
It was a small palace, and the planet was mostly water. I just really hope that you aren't spoiling him.
There's no handbook to being a hermit uncle across the sand sea.
Speed up the harvest or teleport me off this rock.
What do they harvest in the desert?
Well, moisture. They're moisture farmers.
Oh, like in Doom.
Why? We do not utter that word here.
We're not allowed to say Doom.
Don't keep saying it. Yes. Don't say that.
You can call me Luke.
I see, Sir Luke.
Have you been in many battles?
Several, I think. Actually, there's not much to tell.
Not much. You need at least 6 hours to tell it.
That's not long in the life of a droid. Especially one as unself-aware as 3PO.
Kenobi, you're my only hope.
What's this?
Huh. Why doesn't Luke recognize his sister?
I don't know. She's got her hood up.
Those guys are related. Huh. Well.
Hey, what are you doing? I would have assumed they'd have known of each other at least.
I mean, I don't think I've had the chance to have a proper sit down and give Luke the chat yet, but he's only 18.
Pay it no mind.
Who is she? She's beautiful.
Oh.
All trouble we've been through, this little R2 unit has become a bit eccentric.
He's always been eccentric. That's why he was my best man.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if he means old Ben Kenobi.
Ben. Ridiculous.
It's a good alias. It's my pre-Jedi name.
I wonder if he means old David Windu.
Not the same.
Why don't you change Kenobi as well, if you're a fugitive from the Empire?
There's an admin charge if you want to do both names. I don't like Kenobi.
I just realized your name is Obi-Wan Ken Obi. You bookended your name with Obies.
Well, yeah. It's a palindrome. Part of the charm.
No, it isn't.
Old Ben lives out beyond the Dune Sea.
The Dune Sea, that's where...
Qui.
Right. The Sandmound Sea. That's where you lived. Beachfront property. Nice.
Well, not really. The sea is just more sand. I guess every property was beachfront.
Oh, you're giving me a headache.
He's kind of a strange old hermit.
Oh, fuck you, Luke. I thought everyone thought I was really cool.
Barnacle Man.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder who she is.
Do you want us to call you Ben?
Nah, I think that would just be weird.
Okay, Ben.
Qui.
I said okay then.
He said okay then, Ben.
Anakin.
No, I don't think he likes you at all.
Oh yeah, because everyone likes you, 3PO.
Pretty rich.
That wizard's just a crazy old man.
Oh, ferric you, Owen. I thought we parted on okay terms.
That's my stepbrother for you, everyone. Real piece of work.
But what if this Obi-Wan comes looking for him?
He won't. I don't think he exists anymore.
It's all right, Holmes. They haven't mentioned me and we're like 25 minutes in. I'm sure they will. And I'll play a crucial role, quarterbacking from the nether one. But I get how you feel.
He burned you good, crazy old man. And okay, alright, fine. Jeez.
He died about the same time as your father.
He knew my father?
He's not Owen's kid. Who's his father?
Oh, a young Jedi by the name of
Elephant Jowls.
Yes, Elephant Jowls, which was his nickname because Qui never learnt names. But his real name was DeLorean Enterprise.
Oh, okay.
And if these new droids do work out, I want to transmit my application to the Academy this year.
Wait, the Imperial Academy? He's applying to the Imperial Academy.
So he's gonna be a TIE fighter pilot.
I don't want Luke to be a TIE fighter pilot. It's the lowest life expectancy in the galaxy.
Luke's just not a farmer, Owen. He has too much of his father in him.
Oh, that's great, Baru. Way to make me feel this big. Farming is a noble profession too, you know. I mean, Obi-Wan was nearly a farmer before I took pity on him.
Yes, can you stop bringing that up, Qui?
Luke takes after DeLorean.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Oi, Juan! You need to help me in the garden.
Oh, Dad! I'm watching TV. I've got friends over.
If you're going to live here, you need to contribute. I'm too old. So I need those rocks and this wood moving to the other end of the back garden. Why? Well, because I do. Fine. No, not using your sneaky little tricks. Doing it the proper way. How does it help you to have me manually move these rocks? It'll be good for you to learn that you can't always take the easy route in life. What do you think you're doing?
I didn't know how long you were gonna be. can easily rewind it.
It wasn't my fault, sir. Please don't deactivate me.
3PO, minor transgression, assumes he's going to be executed.
Probably shouldn't have programmed so much anxiety into him.
Pardon me, sir, but couldn't we go after him?
It's too dangerous with all the sand people. We'll have to wait until morning.
Anakin wouldn't have waited until morning.
They started it.
Like a bantha.
You see? They're animals.
Stealthy animals.
Some overgrown jawa scared them off.
Can't think of any other explanation.
What's that noise?
Well, I think it's a crate dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's a good impression.
Hey, back off. I'm working this patch.
But they can see that it's a jawa, not a crate dragon.
They can barely see anything through those plug socket eyes. Plug eyes socket.
Hello there.
Wait, is that... That's not...
Yeah, that's me.
How many years is this from now?
About 9 years from now.
You have aged horribly.
And you've started doing impressions, have you?
They're not hard. I've always done impressions.
Oh yeah, do another one.
Alright, Yoda. Go to Dagobah, I must. All I must do. So, take that, stupid head.
That was actually decent. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And may the Force be with you. No, nah, that's...
Hello there.
Hello there. Bit weird.
It's my catchphrase.
Oh, train the boy.
I've barely spoken to anyone for 10 years. I probably took a little bit of time to warm up in social situations.
Rest easy, son. You've had a busy day.
I didn't think it was possible, but I think you've actually got posher with age.
Well, I can't account for that.
This little droid. I think he's searching for his
You don't
form.
even seem to recognize R2. Someone you spent the best part of 20 years with.
Amnesia Ray?
Sunstroke.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan.
Wow. Someone may have solved your incredibly complicated puzzle.
This is ludicrous. How have we not caught you?
I just hope no one puts you in charge of witness protection.
Yeah, I'd have definitely half-assed it.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Oh. Were you mates?
He said he was dead.
Oh, he's not dead. Not yet.
What was that look?
This is just my face.
You know him.
Well, of course I know him. He's me.
But do you really know him?
What?
I think you need therapy.
Oh.
I haven't gone by the name of Obi-Wan since before you were
If you
born.
lose both the Obis from your name, you just get one Ken. One Ken?
No, I get it. It's just not funny.
Well, then the droid does belong to you.
Don't seem to remember ever owning a droid.
Liar!
I didn't own him. We hung out.
Well, who did own him?
I don't think anyone did, really. We were just three mates hanging out, guardianing the galaxy. Guardianing the peace. Also, Amnesia Ray.
Can you stand? We've got to get out of here before the sand people return.
I don't think I can make it. You go on, Master Luke.
So melodramatic. You don't walk with your arms.
Sweet pand. The house on the hill.
No, my father didn't fight in the wars. He was a navigator on a spice freighter.
Obi-Wan, I'm not sure I'm okay with Luke just hanging out with some 90-year-old pervert man.
That's Obi-Wan. Or Leto Atreides II.
That's Obi-Wan? Oh, sorry. My goodness. You've aged.
It's the twin suns and a hard life. I had to cross the Sandmound Sea whenever I needed sun cream. By the time I got to the shops, I was more burnt than a chosen one on Mustafar.
Too far!
No, Mustafar.
You fought in the Clone Wars?
Yes. I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
Time to tell him everything. About Ahsoka, General Grievous, Ventress, his mother, B2 battle droids, Jamaican lizard features, popcorn head.
Yes, obviously. Give me a chance. I'm sure I'll be telling him everything.
I wish I'd known him.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior.
True. Very cunning. Keep going.
I was the best star pilot in the galaxy.
And he was a good friend.
This DeLorean guy, you never mentioned him to me. Sounds like we'd got on great.
Oh, he was a Padawan friend. You wouldn't have known him.
He feared you might follow old Obi-Wan on some damn fool idealistic crusade like your father did.
I mean, he's got a point.
Oh, like us. Crazy.
What is it?
That's my lightsaber. Why are you giving him my lightsaber?
Well, you didn't need it. And I bet it was cluttering up my house. I was probably just about to give it to a charity shop.
What is it?
Your father's lightsaber.
Obi-Wan. I thought we said the ham was for dulling dark side impulses. Instead...
Well, I've got to use up what I had left in the freezer.
He's gonna find out they're his kids sooner or later.
Yeah, but I really don't want to have to explain to Luke he has 3 fathers, 2 of which were we-grown in a Bacta tank. It's getting out of hand. Now there are 3 of them.
3 chances at a strong male role model, though.
I mean, as it stands, I'd probably say evil Anakin's the best candidate. Despite, being evil and all.
See my lasers, Dukers.
Not as clumsy or random as a blaster.
Especially if wielded by a stormtrooper.
Or like a stormtrooper has the dexterity for a lightsaber.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Can't argue with that.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic.
Not quite true.
It's mostly true.
What about when Mace tried to execute that Chancellor?
Chancellor Palpatine was evil.
Yeah, I know, but maybe if you'd said, for 1,000 generations, the Jedi were guardians of peace and vigilante justice in the galaxy.
Before the dark times. Before the Empire.
He looks so peaceful. Who would have thought the stuff he did?
A young Jedi named Darth Vader helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knight.
Oh, that is not true.
It is, from a certain point of view.
A real tenuous point of view.
It's not the right time to tell him, is it?
Well, how do you think he's going to feel when he finds out who his real dad is?
Angry?
And you plan to train him when you know where anger leads.
He'll understand. You can't be some wise sage if you don't speak in riddles anyway. It goes with the territory.
Yeah. It is one of the only good things about being old. Wait till you're dead.
Helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights.
Wait, do you see that?
What?
Force Disney Plus allows us to see Force ghosts that are present but not revealing themselves. Rewind it.
A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights. He betrayed and murdered your father.
You're a barefaced fucking liar!
Oh.
Are you serious? You are not a serious person.
Well, I probably had my reasons.
You're gonna fuck that kid up.
It is true, from a certain point of view.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, if I had told him the mainstream truth, then
Mainstream truth? I think you mean the truth.
Well, whatever you want to call it, he would have probably gone evil.
Boys of that age look up to their dads. I think you did the right thing. Now tell him about Leia, and your guardianship will be complete.
Just give us a chance. I'm doing it. I'm clearly going to be doing it.
Turn to evil. Help the Empire hunt down.
Hey, Obi-Wan,
destroy the
like,
Jedi Knights. He betrayed. Now the Jedi are all but extinct.
But
Vader
loads of
was
Jedi
seduced
survived.
by the dark side of the Force.
Grogu, Reva, Yoda, Ahsoka, Ezra, Kanan Jarrus, all the ones
It's
that
not
did
loads for an entire galaxy.
Yeah, but it's not extinct, is it?
Because Force abilities can sprout from anywhere, as well as pass through the family. Point taken. Can't always be right.
Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force.
There was 3 of us in that relationship. The dark side is a dirty scat.
Never go to a dark side strip club.
An energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds.
And the Mediclorians? Tell them about the Mediclorians. You're not explaining it to a toddler.
Well, it's...
Well, what?
I don't really believe in midichlorians.
Well, you don't believe in science. In the truth.
Well, how do you know that? Have you been there? In the blood?
I don't need to have been there for it to be true. It's in the archives.
Those archives are not all-knowing. What about the Chosen One prophecy? That's not exactly come to pass, has it?
The prophecy could still come true.
Oh, what? Did it mention the 2 Chosen One hand clones? What did it say on that extra bit of scroll?
What?
Part of the message,
I seem to have found it.
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars.
Wasn't really serving him, but yeah. Carry on.
Why is he looking at her like that? That's not very brotherly.
That was a brotherly look.
What were you thinking about?
We'll be digesting the fact that Bail Organa thought I worked for him.
You must learn the ways of the Force if you're to come with me to Alderaan.
Alderaan?
That was quite a flip, Obi-Wan.
I need your help, Luke. She needs your help. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
You little guilt tripper.
I am old. You said it before.
Oh, I'm old. You're like 36. You're some taking care of yourself. Sacrifice your own life.
You're sacrificing my son in the fight against the Empire.
You don't believe in the rebellion?
Well, yeah, I do, but I don't want my son doing it. Let other people's kids do it. I'll write them a check.
He's our only hope, I think. And I'll guilt trip whoever I want. Thank you very much.
Guilt tripping Magoo.
Can't get involved. It's not that I like the Empire, I hate it, but there's nothing I can do about it right now.
You said you wanted to join the Imperial Academy this morning.
Yeah, Luke, get your story straight. If you don't want to go on a kamikaze mission, just tell me.
Learn about the Force, Luke.
You're not training him, are you? A Padawan, at your age.
Yoda had a Padawan at like 700.
Yeah, but in Yoda years, he's younger than you. And you have weak knees. How are you going to teach him all the somersaults?
I need this. I need to right some wrongs.
You must do what you feel is right, of course.
You guilt-tripping little fuck.
Guilt trips were the original Jedi mind trick.
You're telling me.
And I'm sorry, I'd like to reopen the case against Anakin. I feel like he didn't really get a punishment that fits hunting down and destroying the entire Jedi.
Justice has already been done, and the punishment served.
What was it again?
100 days community service.
Ah, yeah. I think that fits. He's repaid his debt to society.
Killing younglings, picking up litter.
It was hard. I did make a bunch of new friends, though.
It looks like you're smiling a lot for someone who's meant to be repaying their debt to society. I'm not sure the punishment should make you smile.
I call for a retrial.
Oh my force! This is a Sith hunt.
Anakin Skywalker's arm. You stand here today accused of
You
Jedi.
have to.
No, actually, I do have to, so. You stand here accused of Jedi-cide.
Genocide? That's a bit overkill.
As well as unauthorized use of the theoretical youngling massacre moves.
Yeah.
For some reason, you have decided to represent yourself. You have the floor.
It wasn't my fault.
Here's the right arm. It wasn't technically there.
Both arms will be tried for all crimes.
It was a one-off. First offense, and I was in a forced trance, and/or under the influence of mind-control witches. Also, it was deepfakes.
All these excuses have been dismissed by expert witnesses. For the first offense, the prosecution calls Master Qui Gon Jinn.
Grandmaster Qui Gon?
Obi-Wan subpoenaed me.
A Grandmaster can't be forced to testify against his Grand Padawan, according to your own Republic laws.
The Republic doesn't exist out here. Thanks to you, it doesn't exist anywhere.
Showdown is on the Outer Rim. I've held on to this for 25 years.
This demonstrates a pattern of aggression towards children.
I was a child.
Not relevant.
What's this all about?
He said I cheated.
And you believe that had you not intervened, that the defendant would have murdered sweet, poor, innocent Greedo.
He said I cheated.
I put it to you, Anakin Skywalker's right arm, that the murder of the younglings was not an isolated crime of high passion.
They provoked me.
But part of a lifelong hatred of younglings.
They called me master.
The court does not accept that as enough provocation for the murder of 30 children.
They should be the ones on trial.
The court does recognize the time already served, 100 hours serving the community as a litter picker.
A punishment that fit the crime.
However, in this picture it appears you are enjoying yourself. Smiling.
I'm always smiling, especially post-ham.
Posing for a selfie with what appears to be a small community of ducks.
You're allowed to make friends during community service.
The jury, me, will now deliberate. Court adjourned.
The Imperial Senate will no longer be of any concern to us. I have just received word that the Emperor has dissolved the Council permanently.
So this is the day that democracy dies. Again.
What are the three-eyed cow people going to do for a job now?
Oh, they'll probably cream it on the after-dinner speaking circuit.
Possible. How will the Emperor maintain control without the bureaucracy?
The regional government...
18 forms for a passport. Not that I can really go anywhere other than Tatooine.
Fear will keep the local systems in line.
How many planets are there in the galaxy again?
1.3 million.
One battle station for over 1 million planets.
Hey, down there, fly tipping. Remember, we've got the old bzzz. Don't make me make an example of you.
Sir, we're needed for an unpaid parking ticket on Malastair.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Can the Force destroy a planet?
That's what it does. Jeez. Wow.
Yeah. Can the Force do that?
Well, no. But if you added up all the things the Force can do, its total is about the same as blowing up 1.5 planets.
So the Force is less powerful than 2 Death Stars.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion is not...
Sad? I tell you what, making a big zappy battle station is sad. Compensating much for your tiny testicles.
Ancient? It's been 20 years.
People have short memories. I can barely remember what I did yesterday.
Do you have yesterdays in the netherworld? Do you sleep?
Oh, we don't sleep. That's the best.
Find the rebels' hidden fort.
Anakin, you even strangle your employees.
He was being insolent.
Yeah, but it's not really workplace appropriate. And what would HR say?
I'm not sure we even have a HR. The Jedi didn't have one.
Yeah, but we're good. You don't need HR if you're good.
What if someone like me came along?
Huh. Good point.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, it is disturbing. But choking. You can't run an empire on choking.
Choking? Blowing up planets? I mean, what's next?
Well, Force noogie is worse.
It is, but that still wouldn't be appropriate at the highest level of government to get a policy through.
Yeah, you wouldn't noogie the Prime Minister.
I would, if I found his lack of faith disturbing.
Vader, release him.
As you wish.
This bickering is pointless. Is operational. We will then crush the rebellion with one swift stroke.
Oh, nuts, Obi-Wan. You better train that boy quick.
He's not even agreed to be trained yet. I'm still working on radicalizing him. He's a tough nut to crack.
These tracks are side by side. Sand people always ride single file to hide their numbers.
A huge long chain of people. Surely that's more obvious.
I think that,
You're just spouting crap again to try and sound knowledgeable and wise.
Well, where did I get that from?
What?
And these last points, too accurate for sand people. Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
Very. How inaccurate are the sand people then?
You could fire wildly into the air and still be more accurate than stormtroopers.
Quiet, what are you eating?
What? Oh, we're celebrating a death day. It's kids' party food because a whole bunch of them. We have to do it every year.
Home. Oh, wait, Luke! It's too dangerous.
Wait, Luke, it's too dangerous. You've gone too. It's far. I'll find another chosen one, son.
I wasn't going to be able to catch him.
Just force somersault over to him.
I have a feeling my somersaulting days might be behind me.
Deep and Tarkin foot fuck bastard. Nobody needs to see that.
Aw, Owen, Baru. I don't like you, but that's not on. That's not on one bit.
How did they get outside? The back one looks like it's been sunbathing.
Oh, poor Baru. Didn't deserve to go like that.
Oh, now the sympathy rolls in. Huh.
As we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base.
You send her to her room until she talks. Harsh, but fair, Annie. She's gotta learn boundaries.
Huh?
I take it back. That's not in the parenting manual.
What's in there? Truth serum?
I love having my mustache back. It's like putting the snacks through like a letterbox, with the brush.
Injecting her with anything is not right. Do you reckon a ghost mom can get full custody?
I think it's unlikely. If you don't even have the will to live yourself. Also, she's fully grown.
It is sad these days that so many adult kids have to live with their parents.
Yeah. In your 30s, having to move back to the Death Star. It's gonna be tough.
Save for a deposit on your own Death Star.
You'd have been killed, too.
I want to come with you to Alderaan.
Wait. How did you know they were dead?
I assumed. Wait, what are you implying? Are you saying I had a hand in the Baru barbecue? I didn't ask for that.
But it's what you wanted, isn't it? A new Padawan.
Yeah, but that was just coincidence. I hope.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
Don't do it, kid. Go into marketing or something.
Yeah, first things first, we need to teach you how to braid.
My hair's very braidable.
This Iceland spaceport. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Clearly never been to the Liverpool Yateses on a Friday night. What one by the station.
Wretched, but full of wisdom.
How long have you had these droids?
About 3 or 4 seasons.
They're up for sale if you want them.
Oh my force, Obi-Wan! They have the Death Star plans. He's trying to make a quick buck.
No, I'm trying to double bluff, I think. You know, I don't care about these droids. They ain't important. You can have them if you want, you know.
Let me see your identification.
Say Ben or Obi on your identification.
Still says Obi. Costs like $14.99 to get it reissued. And I was on Meat Fish Abattoir money.
You don't need to see his identification.
We don't need to see his identification.
So dishonest, Obi-Wan.
The stakes were the fate of the universe.
I need to get stronger-minded stormtroopers.
What else did you use Jedi mind tricks for?
Well, me and Anakin did sneak into a James Blunt concert once. You don't need to see our tickets. 3 wise men, 2 wise men by the sea. Do you remember that? That was fun.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
They are! They are the droids you're looking for. Oh.
These droids are pretty famous. Do they not have CCTV?
Tatooine's a backwater. They didn't have CCTV. Couldn't afford it.
Move along. Move along.
It should have ended that day. But evil was allowed to endure.
Qui Gon, he's doing it again.
What? Huh? Shut up.
I can't abide those Jawas.
Don't leave your speeder in Mos
You
Eisley.
never went there. You went to Mos Espa. And Tatooine was somewhere you'd never been before and would never go again.
Yeah, but I can assume it's similar.
The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.
Charlie, this coffee is not as full as it should be.
Coffee's not as strong as it should be.
Obi-Wan, make sure he sacrifices some coffee for me too.
It's a tune. That's a tune and a half.
Oh. Huh.
Hey, Juan, you need to take me to the charity shop.
Oh, but Dad, we're making a YouTube video.
I can take you, Mr. Kenobi. We'll make a day of it.
Thank you, young man. Why can't you be more like Anakin down here?
What's your angle?
Hey, we don't serve their kind.
Wow, a racist bar. That's not a very progressive empire.
No droids, no dogs, no Irish.
I guess it is Tatooine.
Look at it, they did let in. A dog breath, blitz spirit shrimp, monobrowed hog. Not a looker between them.
Why don't you wait out by the speeder? We don't want any trouble.
I heartily
Even your
agree.
droids in the car. They'll get nicked.
Nobody's gonna steal C-3PO. Spend 10 seconds with him and then go and put him back.
You just yank the bomber.
That was not bar etiquette. That buttmouth had been waiting a while.
He's gonna get roughhoused if he doesn't learn quickly.
Guess he's only just turned 18. Not been in a bar before.
Yeah. One beer, please.
So, have you and Obi-Wan had a little tiff?
Well, it's a long story.
Not over an hour to tell.
That is disgusting.
Qui, who's the racist now?
Honestly, it's like the Yates near Wolverhampton train station, but with slightly better looking clientele. Oh, here we go. Told you, Luke. Standard bar etiquette.
He doesn't like you.
I'm sorry.
Buy him a drink, Luke.
I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
Sounds like the Empire needs a central policing hub.
Well, that's incompetent.
You'll be dead.
I think that's a bit of an overreaction to getting served first at the bar.
I think you underestimate how annoying it is.
I was like, this is where the fun begins. And he was like, well, this is why I hate flying. Ha ha.
You always did hate flying. Little one's not worth the effort. Come, let me get you something.
All right, moneybags.
My lifestyle isn't exactly lavish, is it?
Justice. Bar fights, Obi-Wan. That's not the Jedi way.
As Jedi, we defend the defenseless.
He pushed in. It was his fault.
Yeah, well, he's my mate.
So you're just gonna leave that guy to bleed out from the arm?
Just like Yates in Wolverhampton City Centre.
Han Solo.
That's his name. Is he German?
Han Solo, not Hans Olo.
Reckon he's single.
Why, are you interested?
Yes, Obi-Wan. A dead celibate Jedi is interested. No, just his name.
I assume so. Maybe when he gets a girlfriend, he'll become Han Cohabitant.
Chewie here tells me you're looking for passage to the Alderaan system.
Alderaan! Hey, you can stay at my place in Alderaan.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. That'd be nice.
I'll give you a 10% discount.
You charge me? Your old Padawan, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah. I got a huge mortgage on the place.
Isn't that risky?
Property gambling, Obi-Wan. But for the winners, the rewards are immense. And I got chumps like you paying my mortgage.
Fast ship. You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon?
I don't know. What's an aluminum falcon?
It's a ship that made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs.
Wow. Okay, fair. No.
Is that a big deal? Is that good?
You clearly don't do spice, Obi-Wan. That's like Amazon Prime for spice delivery.
And no questions asked.
Jeez. You go around asking for taxis with no questions asked a lot.
I was probably keen to close the deal before he realized how irritating one of the droids was.
What is it, some kind of local trouble?
Let's just say we'd like to avoid any Imperial entanglements.
Sounds like a question to me.
Well, it wasn't an intrusive question.
He's just seen you cut some guy's arm off for standing up to Luke's bullshit.
10,000, all in advance.
Oof. Just get an Uber. Or win a ship in a pod race.
You bet I could. I'm not such a bad pilot myself.
How do you know this guy is worth 10,000? You haven't even got any references. Or a star rating.
You know, guess we were desperate. And I assume the Alderaani's were paying. It's peanuts to them.
Oh, so you're regrown from the arm?
Yeah, we had a big falling out. Then I used a Jedi mind trick on him. Convince him to take me as a souvenir.
Smart. Fiendishly smart.
Pay you 2,000 now, plus 15 when we reach Alderaan.
You are a terrible haggler.
You've got to pay your people well if you want good results.
The old crow flies at midnight.
Crow flies at midnight?
You get a taxi, and then when it gets near your destination, you shout, "Crow flies at midnight," and you just ghost your way through the door.
Handiwork.
That sobbing little bastard.
He probably doesn't feel all that loyal to you after you made a big old mess of his floor.
You'll have to sell your speeder.
Making a kid sell his only possession so you could get him to join a terrorist organization. This is a new low, Obi-Wan.
You're twisting it.
I bet the pod racing is different.
What the heck is that?
What?
What you're wearing.
Oh, the black leather suit, cape, and respiration system.
Looks good. I like it.
Yeah. Where did you get that?
Your dad got it for me because it was a great deal. You know, because he didn't have a helmet. And because he said I was being such a good son.
I'd have gone if I'd known there was going to be treats.
Oh my force, is that Greedo?
Are you going to throttle him again?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? To give me more punishments. And he started it.
So he became a bounty hunter. Interesting. Guess you both needed to get some aggression out.
I get bored sometimes. Do you think I had a choice? Jabba,
He hasn't changed. Blackmail, guns, telling everyone I cheated.
He was probably just jealous. I mean, if you had big bug eyes and a rancid fly mouth, you'd probably lash out with nasty lies too.
Maybe. His neck is just so throttleable.
Yes, I bet you have.
He started it!
Yes, you've already said that.
No, the shooting. Greedo shot first.
Really? I thought Han shot first.
Greedo!
Han.
Boys. Neither shot first.
Huh?
Her resistance to the mind probe is considerable, it'll be
Yeah, if you put Reaver on it.
I think it is time we demonstrated the full power of this station. Set your course for Alderaan.
Full power? Alderaan?
Could mean anything. Maybe it becomes a giant disco ball.
Oh, that can only be good for property prices.
It must be your fault. You watch your language.
Tell him, R2.
Ever since the XP-38 came out, they just aren't in demand.
It'll be enough.
Like ever since Charlie's brother came out, he's not in demand.
Wow. Below the belt.
It was mean. It didn't really make sense.
He does impressions as well. Yeah, got my reaction.
Oh no, a cock-nosed Sith Lord.
I think he's just a spy.
He's got a black cloak.
Point taken.
Because he deserved it. And he started it.
He was threatened, in fairness. And I need to get to Alderaan.
Next time you want to talk to me, come see me yourself.
Do you really want that in your house? The ship?
Come right on in, Jabba. Chewie, salt him!
What's he saying?
I don't speak great Huttese.
Oh, Tupper?
The one time having 3PO around would be useful.
He's saying nice waistcoat. Very pickup artisty.
You think I had a choice?
I don't have a tail, but that seems really disrespectful.
Yeah. Like if someone stood on my giant cock.
But I got a nice, easy charter now. I'll pay you back.
You're right, Obi.
I'm still reeling from that last thing you said.
Jabba, you're a wonderful human being.
Well, that is the most sunken-eyed, slug-like human being I've ever seen.
The ship's as fast as it's boasting. We ought to do well.
I feel like he was boasting at a normal pace. Regular speaking cadence.
What a piece of junk!
She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts.
Oh,
kid.
I've heard it all before. A guy in the Padawan year below me had a Peugeot 205 GTI that he added a spoiler to. Exactly the same line.
Wow.
No, it's not impressive, Qui. Not impressive. Oof. So I was gonna die there.
Thank goodness we're leaving Tatooine.
Oh my, I'd forgotten how much I hate space travel.
Droids get an iffy tummy?
I mean, 3PO is the most sensitive droid in the galaxy.
That's how I programmed them. Droids take after their owners.
Why didn't you outrun him? I thought you said this thing was fast.
Watch your mouth, kid. You're gonna find yourself
If
floating.
my taxi driver spoke to me like that,
Then what?
well, he wouldn't be getting a tip.
Oh, I like this guy. This is where the fun begins.
Why does stuff have to be dangerous for you to have fun?
Oh, because I'm not a wet blanket. Getting excited by following codes. Posting a letter.
Letters are fun.
Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dust and crops, boy.
Gotta say, for Luke's first time off planet, he's handling it very well.
You know, most Tatooiners don't even own a passport.
Seriously?
Yeah. I don't know why anyone would stay there out of choice.
Well, that's how the planets in the system got their name. Because people go there and regret it.
Oh?
It's the regret system. Tatooine, there's Piercing-Uween. Oh, the worst one, Chlamydia-Uween.
I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
Ah, uncalled for, lady. It's basically a space submarine. I think a little leniency on personal hygiene is allowed.
Still, smelling someone from a different room. He must have been pungent.
Know how hard I found it signing the order to terminate your life?
Terminate her life? Oh, my force.
Obi-Wan, How could you let this happen?
I can't watch over both of them at once. I was watching the boy.
So she's joined a terrorist organization as well?
Terrorist is just a point of view.
And you're actively dragging Luke to join in? This is bang average guardianship, at best.
It's for a good cause. It's not like bad terrorism.
Oh, every terrorist thinks it's for a good cause.
I'd like you to be my guest at a ceremony that will make this battle station operational.
Well, that's nice. A party, see? Imperials aren't all bad.
The more you tighten your grip, Tarkin, the more star systems will slip through your fingers.
She's right, you know.
I have chosen to test this station's destructive power on your home planet of Alderaan.
No. Alderaan is peace, but we have no weapons. You can't.
No weapons? Pfft. You're asking for it then. It's the only way she'll learn.
Anakin, blowing up Alderaan is not a proportionate response to her not telling you something.
I agree. But she needs a bit of tough love, that girl. Her actions have consequences.
Quiet, you're only saying that because of your apartment.
No, the Jedi Code. Don't blow up planets. Pretty sure that's in there somewhere.
Where is the rebel base?
Tatooine. They're on Tatooine.
Yeah. Blow up Tatooine. Quiet. Tatooine people are annoying.
He's not wrong. It's the only way she'll learn.
Fuck nuggets.
That's probably not survived, has it?
Oh, poor Bale.
Oh, he's probably on holiday in one of his many holiday homes. If the senator's eyeing you or anything to go by.
Oh. It was okay when you were staying in the rent-free, though.
Right, yeah. Can I get additional building insurance? It's Little Penny Lane, Alderaan. In the Alderaan
You can't
system.
do that. It's fraudulent.
Yeah, unnatural. Yeah, definitely want unnatural disaster coverage. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's right here in the Force Disney Plus T's and C's. Not allowed to buy insurance or place bets on stuff that happens in the future. So I'm sorry.
Well, we watch this and we can't bet on it in the future. Then what would be the point in living? Dying.
Events you're a part of and can influence, yes. Just ask Ivan Tony.
Are you alright?
What's wrong? Indigestion?
As if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Some a little louder than others.
Silenced. I fear something terrible has happened.
Yeah. Why does bad stuff always happen to the landlords?
You made a fair move. Screaming about it can't help you.
I forgot how annoying playing Catan with 3PO was.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose.
Some droids do.
Yeah. The best chess-playing computers are terribly violent losers.
So obeys your commands.
Oh, great training, Obi-Wan.
Pain is the greatest teacher, as you always said. That's how Master Qui Gon taught me.
Shouldn't he be wearing a helmet, knee pads?
What setting you put it on?
Looks like it's Zappy Ouch.
First go, you put him on Zappy Ouch.
Well, I assume he needs his training expedited. They just blew up a planet. We need him taking down the Empire by tea time.
All right. Crank it up to kill, then.
You don't believe in the Force, do you? But I've never seen anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force controlling everything.
Choke him.
He's working for me.
Float a pear then. Chop it up in midair and pop it in his mouth lovingly. It's so easy to convince him.
I think that would have set an uncomfortable precedent in an already awkward working environment.
There's no mystical energy field controls my destiny.
Yeah, I should have choked him.
Yeah, that's the I should be choking you right now, Obi-Wan look right there.
An act on instinct.
That's not the kind of helmet I had in mind.
What's wrong with it?
Well, when your kid needs to be safe when he's struggling to ride a bike, you don't blindfold him.
He's 18. If he hasn't learned to ride a bike by 18, then
He has to learn the hard way.
How am I supposed to fight?
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them.
Gaslighting.
It's not gaslighting. It's force training. Hey, no free learning in there.
What other senses shouldn't you trust?
Brilliant. Yep. Smell. Oh.
Never stop trusting your sense of superiority.
What was that?
Oh, it wasn't nothing.
Stretch out with your feelings.
Charlie wouldn't take any notice of this. This is pop pseudo-Jedi stuff. Stretch out with your feelings. You just need to inject Mediclorians, mate.
I mean, if you're gonna do it the right way. Seriously, Charlie, if you want a brief introduction, do it. Stretch out. What are you feeling?
I'm feeling itchy.
Right, good. Run with that. Own the itchiness.
You see? You can do it.
Thank you, Teacher of the Year, Master of the Year. First session. Boo!
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
Oh, I'm going to remind you of that one. His name is basically Luke Skywalker.
I don't believe in luck.
And what did you say when I green shelled you on the line?
Ah, that's Mario Kart. That doesn't count.
Look, good against remotes is one thing. Good against the living, that's something else.
He's right, you know. I trained Ahsoka on the living, so she wouldn't go down to join the dead ones.
Yeah, but the hourly rate of an entire squadron of fake stormtroopers. I barely had enough to get to Alderaan.
She lied. She lied to us.
I told you she would never consciously betray the rebellion.
That's my girl. Give your dad a hard time.
I thought you were all about discipline.
Yeah, I am. But I still want to be the favorite parent.
Meteor shower, some kind of asteroid collision. It's not on any of the charts.
Looks like someone has gone and done exactly what he was having to go at Luke for.
What's going on? Our position's correct, except no Alderaan.
Looks like lost a planet, Master Obi-Wan has. And not for the first time.
I've never lost a fucking planet.
How are you gonna pay him? You said he'd get 15 grand when they got to Alderaan.
I guess we're going to be doing a lot of washing up for Chewie and Han the next few years. Great.
Erase the planet could have been.
One way of putting it. Death Star, the planet eraser.
Everyone makes mistakes. That's why galaxies have Death Stars.
She's totally blown away.
What? How?
Destroyed by the Empire.
Said that calmly. Thought you didn't know what it was. The indigestion.
I probably put 2 and 2 together.
Oi, Juan. I need you to move rocks again.
Where are you getting these rocks from?
Oh, they're the same rocks. I just don't like them there. They need moving back.
Just in case anyone gets any funny ideas. All right.
See, it takes being on death's door to get your oldest son to come see his old man. You know why. What is wrong with you? I've got polio. Polio? So they eradicated that. Not here on Stujon. Alright, sorry. That's not good. Can I help with anything else? I'll draw up a list.
Oi, let's go.
There aren't any bases around here. Where did it come from?
No bases around Alderaan.
Leia said they didn't have any weapons. Can't be much of a threat.
Big trouble. Not if I can help it. Chewie, jam its transmission.
Strawberry or raspberry? Yeah, no, I know it's from Space Jam.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
What? Space station the size of a moon? Give over.
What's the Death Star? It's unprecedented in the galaxy.
Was that Chiari? No, we're just watching Force Disney Plus. I can't see you. What did it say? It just said, that's no moon.
Is Chiari there?
No, Chiari. What? Don't. Chiari.
That very much was a moon.
Get away from...
Oh, good to see he hasn't changed.
That's your contribution. That's how you want to be remembered. You want to sit in as a Wookiee.
Space station.
It's too big to be a space station.
How can you gauge how big it is? Well, you can just be closer than you think.
Radar.
Oh, yeah.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Oh.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh, it's a communal line.
No, it's my line.
It's a standard line, Obi-Wan. You can't lay claim to standard lines.
Why are we still moving towards it?
We're caught in a trap beam that's pulling us in.
Well, I better not be paying him the full amount.
Imagine being a fugitive and instead of a secret beach submarine, your Uber driver delivered you to Scotland Yard.
3 stars.
You can't win, but there are alternatives to fighting.
Name one.
Off the top of my head? Brawling.
That's not different. It's just a subcategory of fighting.
Fine. Aggressive negotiations. Sorry, I got... I'm just remembering aggressive negotiations. Fucking stupid. It's stupid. Oh. Okay, I'm back.
They must be trying to return the stolen plans to the princess.
What? That makes 0 sense.
Anakin was the one who thought it.
I think sneaking on board your impenetrable enemy's highly secure prison to return the very precious plans to the prisoner who would be able to do nothing with them is a credible idea.
Also, why not just email the plans to the rebels?
I reckon the plans for an entire Death Star would be more than 25 megabytes.
Well, use MailDrop then. Or Google Drive.
Can't be sure the Empire and Google aren't in cahoots.
I sense something. A presence I've not felt since
Mustafar.
Well, no, you saw him twice in the space of a week, like 9 years ago.
Not long ago enough to be so reminiscent about it.
We don't know. It's Disney. We could have seen him for rematch 86 last week.
Quiet! Disney? We didn't say that. That was an aberration.
Well, the birds in the trees report to Disney now.
Yeah. You not seen Cinderella?
There's no one here.
Oh, very thorough.
Oh, I really should stop paying the minimum wage.
They left like 5 seconds. Risky.
Actually, just gonna pop my head back round. Oh, yeah, no, there's 3 of them. Yeah, and a carpet, and some droids.
I use them for smuggling. I never thought I'd be smuggling myself in them.
Like hiding in the toilets when the train conductor comes round.
Who's the more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows it?
Well, the fool, obviously. Says it in the name.
But what about the fool that follows him?
What are you talking about?
Well, the fool who follows him, it's also in the name. And then they also have the damning characteristic of following a fool.
Yeah, but the fool is all encompassed by his identity of being a fool. He is a fool and therefore completely and utterly and wholly foolish. The following fool is in at least part a follower, and therefore cannot wholly be foolish.
But...
Also, it's not a great rebuttal. You're damning them for trusting you. just stroked Chewie like a dog.
I don't understand this relationship.
Oh, you shot them and took their stuff. Clever.
Looks like neither of us were foolish after all.
Who was wiser? The wise man or the wise man who followed him?
The wise man.
Oh, but the wise man that follows the wise man, he's something that you...
It's a powerful gun.
What?
Well, he got shot, and instead of knocking him backwards, you picked him up, chucked him 3 foot at a right angle in a triple spin.
Palp's favorite move.
Where is Palps in all of this?
Probably doing admin on Coruscant, now that Yoda stopped distracting him. Wait, where is Yoda?
I'm assuming still on Dagobah.
Leaving you to take on the Empire single-handedly.
Well, you know Yoda, the great delegator.
I don't think your boys can help. I must go alone.
Why?
Well, just one person is stealthier than 3, plus a 7-foot foosball. Also, if I know me, which I do, these twats were doing my head in.
Yeah, I know that look.
Your destiny lies along a different path from mine.
You know his destiny.
It's what I'd been subtly preparing him for. All afternoon.
Why didn't you start his training years earlier?
No. Agreed with Owen, didn't I? No training until just before you've been flame grilled.
The Force will be with you. Always.
And you know that how?
Well, he's got a pretty high midichlorian count dad, doesn't he?
Did you test him? Did you give him the old...
Oh, I assume so.
Because there's not always a 1-for-1 genetic pass-on.
Ben is a great man. Yeah.
Aw, thanks, Luke.
He's known you for what, 2 days?
Greatness can shine through in 2 days.
You gave him a lightsaber, showed him his burnt aunt and uncle, sold his speeder to pay for a taxi, shot him a few times with a remote, and now got him captured by the Empire.
Exactly. Great.
He's a man that grates on me. I'd accept that.
Princess Leia.
The princess? She's here?
See, they are going to meet. I didn't need to mention that they're related at all. Nice organic meeting. When then they'll see the resemblance and, all's well that ends well.
I'm afraid she's scheduled to be terminated.
Oh, no! Fired from the Death Star.
I think they mean executed.
Executed? I'm all about firm parenting, but I draw the line at execution, Anakin.
I'm not doing it.
She's rich.
Rich?
Oh, as soon as you find out she's rich, you're interested.
You married a queen.
Yeah, but not for money. Because she was hot.
Yeah, but she partly looks hot because she can afford 6 threads.
What?
Well, more wealth than you can imagine.
I don't know. I can imagine quite a bit.
You'll get it.
For me, rich is being able to have space steak every day.
Worked all right for Henry VIII.
Rich for me is my own empire. And a Nintendo Switch OLED.
For me, it's a cave, my own hot plate, and a life of gratitude.
Do you have to?
Have to what?
Virtue signal all the time. That's clearly not everything you want in life. What about a certain Mandalorian?
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
You're sneaking around in clear Jedi robes. The uniform of the fugitive terrorists. Why aren't you dressed in stormtrooper stuff too?
I kept these robes for 20 years. They mean a lot to me.
More than your life.
It's not much of a life, is it?
Where are you taking this thing?
Okay, Kiadi, okay. Come on.
Why do you love the Wookiees so much? One of my many wives was a Wookiee.
Look out, he's loose! There's a fire! I'll get him!
Well, that really is going to land them in a crock of shit.
Ah, this will be a really good indicator of the Empire's logistical skills. Lock them down and then arrest them.
The detention center on a Death Star. Oh, this should be easy.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
What happened?
Hit a slight weapons malfunction.
At least not getting into Juilliard anytime soon.
How are you?
How are you? We're the Empire. We don't ask how you are.
How would you like your planet's resources plundered and your people enslaved? Maybe. I don't... Is that what it would be?
Can't get a hold on this thing.
Boring conversation anyway.
I'm gonna use that one.
I hope not on a person.
Next time you bore me.
What, you're gonna shoot me?
No, but something. Like I'll walk through you and make you go all cold.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
Huh?
Oh. He's rescuing her.
Thank you. I did a good job. He is a little short. I mean, his dad. Talk about overcompensating. 6'7". Vader must be wearing stilettos under there.
That's disgusting.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
You're who?
I'm here to rescue you. I've got your R2 unit.
Skywalker? Owen named his nephew after me.
Clearly Owen thought more of you than you thought. Isn't that nice?
Does no one know the name Skywalker in the galaxy? I thought it'd be pretty famous.
I think it was mostly in Jedi circles. Everyone seems to have completely forgotten about the Force and the Jedi. Less than 20 years. Talk about Ozymandias.
I'm here with Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi, where is he?
Thank you very much. She knows this is a real rescue when the dawn is about.
The last time I felt it was in the presence of my old master.
What does it feel like when you feel Obi-Wan's presence in the Force?
Well, you know, tingly. But bad tingly.
Bad tingly? I can see why Vader didn't elaborate.
When I feel Padme in the Force, it's good tingly.
The Jedi are extinct. Their fire has gone out of the universe. You, my friend, are all that's left of their religion.
Grogu, Reva, Yoda, Kanan Jarrus, Ezra, Ahsoka, all the ones.
Okay. Imperial intelligence is clunky.
Why not get in your ship, blow the Death Star up yourself, guaranteed destroy Kenobi, if you're so darn confident?
Because that's what you would have wanted.
Obi-Wan is here. The Force is with him.
If you're right.
Always two there are. An Obi-Wan and a Force.
Escape is not his plan. I must face him alone.
Fairly sure escape is my plan.
Vader always thinking it's about him.
Get out that way.
Looks like you managed to cut off our only escape route.
Entitled little brat.
Yeah, ungrateful. Is that what you taught her, Obi-Wan?
It wasn't my choice to make her a princess senator.
What does this do? Oh.
If they'd both ended up on Tatooine, then the rebellion clearly wouldn't have had the political influence it required.
You don't have to be rich to become a senator.
But it really helps.
Open up in there. Open up in there.
Oh, just taking a droid dump.
Some rescue. You came in here. Didn't you have a plan for getting out?
Young lady, you were just about to be executed. How about some thanks? Resourceful, though.
See? A perfect complement of skills.
I'm gonna kill her or I'm beginning to like her.
Okay. Cool your jets, hotshot.
Oh, slip and slide.
Yes, Squire. His favorite. What is that?
Oh, that's the Death Star trash chute. All rubbish, and number 1s and 2s end up there.
Where's it go?
Well, I only saw the really early Death Star plans, but I think it's like a plane toilet. Just let it slop into space.
Fly-tipping feces.
Yeah, I think so.
No, wait!
Bougie, bloody Beskar trash room.
What happened to us?
Could be worse.
Oh, nice one. Tempting fate.
Yeah, you are just asking for it. You go around shouting, could be worse, willy-nilly, then I've not got any sympathy for you. Oof. Yuckers.
Hey, regular choke. Nice.
Well, good going, Obi-Wan.
How is this my fault?
I don't know, but it is. You brought him there.
I don't like you anymore, Padme.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Mine.
Don't just stand there, try and brace it with something!
Oh, no, that was it.
What was what?
The Emperor wanted the Death Star to be carbon neutral. For tax reasons.
How does that work?
All waste from the Death Star was to be crushed into a cube, then sold. To make toys for children. You know, babies' bottles and such.
The Death Star is carbon neutral. But it uses so much power.
Well, solar panels. And you saw it blow up Alderaan. Think of all the polluting that was going on down there.
It was mostly forests and lakes.
Okay, Alderaan probably wasn't a good example, but just wait until they get to, Corellia.
Isn't that where the Empire makes its ships?
Oh, yeah. Prob's best not to explode that, then.
They're madmen. They're heading for the prison level. If you hurry, you might catch them.
Oh, no. Is everyone incompetent? We're gonna have to have an inquiry after this.
Out here. If you don't mind, I'd like to take him down to maintenance.
All right.
Oh, my force. Come on!
One thing's for sure, we're all gonna be a lot thinner.
Oh.
Will you shut up and listen to me? Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level, will ya? Mashers on the detention level! Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level!
My goodness, he is not the droid for a crisis, is he?
He is not.
Right! You did great! Hey, open the pressure maintenance.
Who designed the Death Star?
Galen Erso.
Why did he design it so key equipment is on a thin ledge with a chasm below it?
It's almost as if he didn't like Imperials. Well, they're engineers.
Just avoid any more female advice.
I don't like him. I don't like him one bit.
Yeah, seems a bit of a scoundrel.
Who you are or where you came from. But from now on, you do as I tell you, okay?
Yeah, good. You tell him, Leia.
Reminds me of someone.
Will somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way?
Okay, that was just mean.
What was that? That's nothing.
Force distract. Nice.
Force. What was that over there? To be precise.
Still, they should have seen you.
It's the helmets. Terrible peripheries.
We're right above you. Stand by.
You came nothing? You're braver than I thought.
He's so dense he can't pick up a backhanded compliment.
It's them. Blast them.
This is getting ridiculous. There's 8 of you. Actually blast him.
You reap what you sow.
Oh, well, don't just stand there. Get him.
Yeah, I really think the Death Star designers didn't like Imperials. Door-ledge chasm combination seems a common design feature.
It's good architecture, Obi-Wan. You just don't have an eye for it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But it is broke, because you just shot at it. How does a farmhand have a grapple on his belt?
If you're gonna have a utility belt, which stands to reason you'd have a grapple in it, go gadget belt.
That was weird.
Oh, you can peck your brother on the cheek.
All right, as long as that's as far as it goes.
We'll get back to the ship and I'll tell them that, I'm sure. That's the limit, guys. Okay. Stormtroopers really can't hit a barn door, can they?
Yeah, we probably should have stuck with clones.
Or better recruitment, more training. Just whatever the process is now, it's not working. What's wrong, Obi-Wan? You look like you're seeing a ghost.
Well, I've not heard that breathing since 9 years ago on that moon near Jabim. I assume. I hope. I really hope I haven't just seen him last week. Oh, would really undercut the tension.
Here we go. This is it.
Round 4. What's the score? 2-1?
Yes. 2-1.
Taking all bets.
Quiet, you know you can't bet. It says so in the Force Disney Plus T's and C's.
This is off the books. Just between friends.
Fine. Well, I'm past my best, but I gotta back myself.
I'll back Obi-Wan. Because he's a slimy little cheater. Also, if I killed Luke's dad, that's bad.
Cheater?
Well, I guess I gotta stick to my guns. Come on, big leathery Anakin. Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
Right, credits on the table. And remember how much you owe me. It's double or quits, Qui.
Oh, my Force. Okay. This could ruin me.
Small potatoes, but I'll take a punt on Obi-Wan.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
When is he referring to?
Mustafar? Mapuzo? That moon? The kebab shop on Saria?
Only a master of evil, Darth.
Oh, you said it! I am a master!
Yeah, of evil.
Still a master, though.
Oh, I don't have any champagne. Just this rancid jello. My little lad, a master.
You can become a master through another route.
Do you want to have said that?
I don't want to have said that now.
Where are all the somersaults? What was that silly little spin on it? That's right, Qui. This is all very pedestrian.
I hadn't fought anyone of note for a long time. Discounting that bar fight.
Well, so your knees couldn't take it. I was 60 when we were somersaulting around Mall. How old are you here?
58.
2 years younger. You look 80.
The general connection to the Force was diminished. And you full well know the Force takes pressure off your joints.
There's only about 5 Jedi and Sith left. That's way more Force to go round.
Obi-Wan's fighting lamely. It brings the general quality of the fight down. A bad fighter will bring you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Your powers are weak, old man.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
He's bluffing. You're bluffing. I know what it's like when you die.
Just how would you become more powerful?
Dunno. Haunt the crap out of him? Maybe I'll leave him all the bottles of piss I've hoarded in my will.
Nice fake out.
When your knees go, you have to learn to do more with less.
Dictate the fight, you slippery little toad.
You should not have come back.
Yeah, why did you go back? Seems like you were looking for a fight.
Not sure, really. Bored, maybe.
Boring! Someone make a move or I'm leaving early. Like swatting a fly move. Why are you hitting like you're swatting a fly?
What kept you?
We are running some old friends.
The ship already?
What? Where?
It's a jape. She means the stormtroopers.
Oh, how does she know them?
The Academy?
Just hope the old man got the tractor beam out of commission.
Wait, did he just shake off the entire army?
They haven't really shut down where the intruder's ship is.
Ludicrous.
Guess I thought it was impenetrable.
Move your feet.
I am moving my feet. They're just micro movements.
Do a flip or a back handspring. You've gone from elite gymnast to flipping burgers.
Look!
Something's drawn its gaze.
Ben?
Well, don't just stand there, Luke. Drill him in the back, then shoot Vader.
Hey.
Yeah, Luke, don't just stand there like a lemon. Bloody cover me.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Are you meditating?
Slash him! Now's your chance!
After all the shit you gave me for meditating before fighting more.
Oh my foot. Did I seriously just do that? That was such a lame end.
I won. What? I won! We're square, we're even. I don't owe you anything anymore.
Yeah,
I won! I lost the bet. Final victory. Yes. He who laughs last laughs longest.
No, that. It's not over. I said I'm coming back.
Yeah, you said you're gonna come back more powerful than you could ever imagine.
What was I thinking? Really hope I got something up my sleeve. Maybe I'll come back as a cyborg like Grievous.
Seriously, Obi-Wan. Is that how you wanted to go? What happened to your body?
Dunno. Never died before.
It's a lot less painful than my experience.
Having your body evaporate, it's the only way to ensure they don't drag you to a bacta tank and bring you back as some abomination.
Yeah, these days everyone should go around with a do not resuscitate card.
They're gonna leave my body.
Your body just disappeared.
Yeah, they didn't know that though. I should sell a weight loss course. Want to lose 100% of your body fat and organs?
Yeah, that's pretty shredded. Can't argue with the results.
Guess they don't need a body to mourn me. Like a lost at sea funeral.
I just can't believe I actually won. Oh, the final victory. No, you're not gonna ruin this for me.
If Luke had taken one between the eyes immediately after my big sacrifice, not have been happy.
No danger of that with Anakin's recruitment policies.
I bet it's hard to recruit. To find skilled people with good aim, no moral compass, willing to slaughter civilians and minimal pension.
Also, your big sacrifice, you bought him all of 10 seconds.
And safe passage.
Run, Luke, run.
Wait, you're already talking to him. It's been about 8 seconds. I want to know who did your netherworld onboarding.
Puts you to shame.
No, puts you to shame.
Nah.
Takes two to tango.
Guess Luke was just ready to see.
You sound so calm. For someone who's just been sliced in half and passed through the abyss. Gathered your thoughts quickly.
Well, I kind of committed Jedi seppuku, so I was ready. It was planned.
Seppuku?
No, suicide. You didn't really win. I quit.
No, I won.
Nah, I willed your blade on. You did what I wanted. Eating a bummer hand. No? You want to eat those little nuts? Stupid boy. Nice. Sad. It's alright, Luke. We'll have a good funeral. I'll probably be there. What with my clear force ghost skill.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Can't believe he's gone.
You knew him for 2 days.
Yeah, but we went through a lot. His aunt and uncle burning, bar fights, nearly being crushed. It accelerates the relationship. Trauma bonding.
There wasn't anything you could have done.
That's not true.
You did that yourself.
Yeah, but regardless of my motivations, he could have paggered those stormtroopers and given me cover fire. New charges to be added against the defendant. Murdering your sweet old master.
It was in self-defense. He started it. Mustafar.
This court does not find 20 years to be a reasonable time frame to react to an attack in self-defense.
You broke into my home.
No.
I got him! Great pin! Don't get cocky!
Ah, he's got a new mentor.
Moved on pretty bloody quick.
Well, that's just man. Their old sage master dies, and they find a new mentor, or a new bunch of friends to watch the pod racing with.
He's a good star pilot. Takes after his father.
Okay, Obi-Wan, you don't need to keep going on about it. Vader murdered his father, the great pilot.
You're gonna tell him?
No, we don't know how that will affect the twins.
What if it comes up in this?
Why would it come up? A lot of matter in that one.
It's like TIE fighters are just as incompetent as stormtroopers.
You're sure the homing beacon is secure aboard their ship?
Oh, they wanted you to get away. Well, makes sense now.
Yeah, played right into my hands. Kill Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan dies from natural causes. And we found out where the rebel base is. Yes!
Too hard. They let us go. It's the only explanation for the ease of our escape.
Smart. She is smart.
The wisdom in allowing her to go to one of the best schools in the galaxy, paying dividends.
You see? And Luke is there in case any big tanks of moisture need moving. The perfect team.
They're tracking us.
Not this ship, sister.
What are you basing that on, Solo?
Absolutely nothing.
If money is all that you love, then that's what you'll receive.
Lady, you're a literal princess.
It is easy to call someone a greedy money lover when you have the wealth of an entire planet just handed to you.
It was just exploded.
Oh, don't remind me.
This is in the future. Why don't you just sell it?
And miss out on all those gains. You don't sell property on Alderaan.
But you know what happens to it.
Your friend is quite a mercenary. I wonder if he really cares about anything. Or anybody.
Everyone's got to make a living.
What do you think, Abraham?
Trying not to, kid.
What do you think? Do you think a princess and a guy like No.
What?
Well, they're together now. Luke's doing locker room talk, and you're out of the picture, Obi-Wan.
I've already established communication lines. Quicker than any Jedi in history.
Dang, Farrak, shut up.
I'm sure I give Luke the talk soon.
Bedpan heads, they've gone straight to them. That was quick.
Can the Death Star jump to hyperspace?
The target area is only 2 meters wide. A precise hit will start a chain reaction.
2 meters wide. And spaceships travel at what speed?
32,000 miles per hour.
Not happening.
You want to bet?
You're damn right I do. Against.
All right.
Grandmaster Qui, you only just got out of debt 16 minutes ago.
Yeah, but this is a sure thing. You always bet on a sure thing, Anakin.
But it's not impossible. I used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home. They're not much bigger than 2 meters.
I guess that boy is our only hope.
You're sending him on a kamikaze mission?
Yes, but to destroy the Death Star.
A kamikaze mission to blow up the family business? His inheritance?
Padme, come on. You don't want him to inherit the Empire.
I want him to be safe and secure. Well, fine. Just don't bloody blindfold him then.
Then man your ships, and may the Force be with you.
They're gonna jump and need it.
It has seen the end of Kenobi, and will soon see the end of the rebellion.
My choice.
It wasn't your choice. I had you.
Oh, Obi-Wan, let him have this.
No.
About to happen what they're up against? They could use a good pilot like you. You're turning your back on them.
It's a lot to ask, though, in fairness.
Yeah, what have they done for his loyalty?
Well, he might feel some form of moral obligation after he realized they blew up Alderaan.
Oh, you're talking about moral obligations.
What good's the reward if you ain't around to use it?
Oh, there's plenty of uses. Give it out to people in your will. Then just keep showing up as a ghost and whatever they spend it on.
Battle station ain't my idea of courage. It's more like suicide.
Well, take care of yourself, Han. I guess that's what you're best at, isn't it?
You meet a smuggler in a dingy tavern for smuggling. You're left in a dire situation. He makes it quite clear he's only in it for the money, so you keep promising him more money. He does his job, and then you just expect him to sacrifice his life for a cause he's only just discovered.
Must be genetic, because they had such different upbringings.
Genetic?
Where's Padme to answer for this?
So, I've been taking a cooking class.
Oh, wow.
Really working on my forearms.
You know what, evil Anakin? Grown up.
Hey, Luke. May the Force be with you.
I see your olive branch, and I bash it down.
Nah, he was taking the piss.
Wow, either way. Stop being such a sulky little dingus.
He's got to follow his own path. No one can choose it for him.
I only wish Ben were here.
Little manipulation squad.
That was nice, Obi. That was wise.
Obi-Wan, I need you again.
Oh, Dad. It's the main bit. It's the best bit.
If you're gonna live here, you need to contribute.
Oh.
You need to do the dishwasher.
Don't play it without me.
All right.
Where's this go? Top shelf. When are we gonna talk about it? About what? About the polio. I assume that's why you told Obi-2 to tell me. Goodness. Too busy with your Jedi pals to come back and visit, eh? That's not fair. You know what the code says about attachments. Oh, yes, the code, the mysterious code. What's more important to you? The code or your family? You gave me up. We gave you up because you wouldn't stop talking about it. Ever since you did that bloody school talent show. It's all you ever talked about.
Dwight is so funny.
He is. Oh, he is.
What is it that you want from me? You can still make things right. The family business, still here. Dad, I don't want to sell second-hand model trains. I'm still protecting the galaxy. Seems to me you get up at noon and you watch television all day. I'm saving the galaxy later. Oh, the galaxy is more important than selling second-hand model trains with your old man.
You're right, Obi.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure.
Hey, Luke! Biggs! I don't believe it!
Biggs?
You know Biggs?
Yeah, it's from my neighborhood.
Tell you.
You sure you can handle this shit, sir?
They've got a time-sensitive kamikaze mission against an impossibly powerful enemy, and now they get picky.
Well, if he was so bad he started flying into his own team, then ruining formations.
You wouldn't want my life to get boring, would you?
Well, if he doesn't come back, you're going to get exploded to smithereens 15 minutes later.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want those 15 minutes to be boring, would you?
Now, there is also a scenario where he doesn't come back, but someone else kerpows the Death Star. Heaven forbid.
Luke, the Force will be with you.
Jeez, Obi-Wan. You're going to hold his hand through all of this?
Guess so. I only gave him one afternoon's worth of lessons.
Estimated time to firing range, 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Cheaperoonies.
Okay, better make it count. I hope you consulted your sweet old master on strategies.
I'm sure I did.
All wings report in.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 7 standing by. Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by.
Red 7 standing by.
Blue transparent leader standing by.
Red Anakin standing by. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Come on.
Red 5, I'm going in.
Jove, the kid got it!
Why did he do that?
Just probing.
To ship. Get the crews to their fighters.
I smell a dogfight.
Sorry.
Going in. Cover me, Porkins. I'm right with you, Red 3.
Porkins. Is that his name? Porkins. I told you.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's going down, first 5. Mark my words.
Pull on! No, I'm all right.
Good guys always win. I say good guys always win. To Porkins.
That's 5 minutes and 8 seconds.
Oh, way.
Oh, way.
Luke, trust your feelings.
Micromanaging, Obi-Wan.
This needs doing right. 3PO's life depends on it. Is that what you were feeling? Maybe go back to conscious thought.
Such a horrible death. In the abyss of the great black void. Millions of miles from home. Your charred corpse destined to just float on the tides of space for eternity.
Yeah.
Several fighters have broken off from the main group. Come with me.
Oh no. Not Anakin.
Oh, you rebels gonna get it now.
Oh. Talk about a high-risk strategy.
Much must be risked in war.
Switch all power to front. Deflector screen. Switch all power to front.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Death Star will be in range in 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Get in there, Luke.
Stay on target. Loosen up!
That's why you don't just blindly follow orders.
But the orders are for the greater good.
Not always.
Yes, always.
Evacuate? In our moment of triumph? I think you overestimate their chances.
Oh, the stakes heightened. Chance to kill the Emperor.
He's not the Emperor. He's Moff Tarkin.
What? Thought he looked different. Must have missed that.
Where is the Emperor at this point?
Well, what time of year is it?
Late spring. Depending on which planet and which system you're in.
Ah, he'll be on his holidays.
Where does he holiday?
Benidorm 5.
It's away!
Yeah!
Didn't go in. Luke, at that speed, will you be able to pull out in time?
Be just like Beggar's Canyon back home.
Beggar's Canyon. Now that's a canyon I've not heard about in a long time. A long time.
Great place to learn the ropes.
Now this is pod racing.
Get clear, Wet.
You can't do any more good back there.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, see now. Oh, I'm hit. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, shame. You guys got this, though. Oh, and if the base is blown up, I'm gonna be the only one that survived. Would you look at that? Oh.
So cynical. He was hit.
Coward. Drive your fighters into their fighters. You could do summon.
Let him go. Stay on the lead.
Anakin, this is not good.
Why? He's gonna blow up my office. My home office.
Yeah, but send him to his room. Confiscate his toys.
He's a terrorist.
Got to exhaust all options.
Hurry, Luke, they're coming in much faster this time. We can't hold them.
Hey, it's like Rainbow Road.
No, evil Anakin. It's the attack run on the Death Star.
Well, I just beat the Duke Meister blindfolded. Luke, all you need to do is hold a banana behind you to hold off third, and then green shell on the line. It's pretty basic.
The stakes are a little bigger than Mario Kart.
There's no bigger stakes than Mario Kart, Obi-Wan.
Hurry, Luke, they're coming in much faster this time. We can't hold them.
Wiggle. You gotta wiggle.
Wiggle? He's all over the shop. Looked like he's gonna veer right into the wall. There we go. Lukey boy. He's our only hope. At least he's using the computer.
Let go.
Finally. You wait until all his buddies are dead before intervening.
Yeah, probably should have guided him from the start.
Saber duel.
Thought we said no more of that, Obi-Wan.
Only in the utmost need.
Use the
Force, Luke.
What's he need the Force for?
I'm getting him to blow up his inheritance.
Luke?
Come on, he needs to concentrate.
It's Qui Gon, your dad's first master. Sir Obi-Wan's told you all about him and me.
Why, please, let go.
What are you telling him to let go of?
I'm telling him to put away the computer and use the Force to fire a torpedo through a vent 2
Use
miles
the computer. The
The
thing
fate
that
of
has
the
been built
galaxy
for this
rests on
exact
him doing
purpose.
Do you know what's more accurate than the Force now, Obi-Wan? AI.
What? No. Luke,
if you can hear me,
if you heard that...
use the computer.
Don't,
He's a novice.
Luke, trust me. I've cut it. Transmission's gone.
Luke, you switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
I'll be pissed too. Really selfish, Luke.
Yeah, it'd be tough to explain that one.
The voices in my head are saying chance it blind. I know you all die if I miss, but it's a pretty good hunch.
Best to do it and ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, there'll be no one left to ask.
Exactly.
I've lost our two.
Vader! Not cool.
In range.
You may fire when ready.
Oh, man. GG, everybody. GG.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
Have you not?
Oh, come on!
Look out!
And that's why you're better off without novices, getting in the way of your good pilots.
True. That couldn't have been the full reason that happened. Vader must have lost concentration.
Rebel base in range.
You may fire when ready.
What are you watching? Stoppage time in Anakin Skywalker's son trying to blow up the Death Star. Need any wisdom? I think we've got it covered. This is for everything you've done to the Wookiees.
Ridiculous.
They were not good odds. Back on top. Back on top. The Kenobster's back on top.
Remember,
Force will be with you. Always.
But the computers will also be with you.
Qui, you always have to tread over my big wisdom moment.
Yes. Is that all he gets? 3 people slow clapping?
Well, now they've got back, they can give all of us a good funeral. That would be a terrific end.
I knew you'd come back. I just knew it. Well, I was going to let you get all the credit and take all the reward.
What's the reward for blowing up my Death Star?
Well, the rebels don't have much. You get more for dying. 80 virgins.
Is that what you told him?
Yeah, off camera.
No wonder they were all so eager to sign up. The filthy little piglets.
Come on, R2. Can you hear me? Say something. You can repair him, can't you?
Vader.
Here we go. My funeral. Bit cheery.
Good turnout, though. Better than mine.
Medals at a funeral. Mightily unorthodox, but alright. They didn't even give me a funeral.
They didn't have a body. That's your fault.
But they should have done something. 58 years of service to the galaxy, and Luke was a bit sad. That was it.
Yeah. Tough break.
Wow. I'm in a bad mood now. Should we do Anakin's sentencing? You entered a guilty plea on 82 counts of using the theoretical youngling massacre moves. You were cooperative with the investigation and have shown genuine remorse. Kinda good, Anakin. You have pleaded not guilty on counts of strangling Greedo and the frowned upon Tusken Raider massacre moves. This jury finds you guilty. In order to repay your debt to society, this court sentences you to a life sentence of house arrest, where you will watch reruns of your past and future crimes until your debt to society is repaid.
I'm so sorry, Anakin. I'll come visit.
I just can't escape slavery, can I?
You have the handwriting of a child.